This is a lovely spring morning with temperatures about 10 degrees above seasonal norms. We've come to George's Hayes, Piggott's Bottom and Square Covert Nature Reserve, where we should see the daffodils and anything else that's coming out at this time of year. Most of this understory is ramsons, sometimes known as wild garlic. They are sometimes used for flavouring food, but they're not as strong as the usual garlic. They produce white flowers which are just starting, and it will be glorious here in a couple of weeks' time. And this is my glorious wife, and as it's her birthday, she's got her birthday badge on. No such thing as a typical English woodland. This is sycamore, which was introduced from North America. And down there, we've got rhododendron from the Himalayas. Again, another garden escape. And as Lynn's just pointed out, this has been coppiced, where they cut the main trunk, and after a short while you get shooting up a lot of tall, thin branches come up, and they can be used for all sorts of purposes. It's not really much done now, but it did have the rather nice side effects of leaving the forest floor relatively open, so you get a lot of these wildflowers. These are bluebells, the very, very first bluebells. The daffodils are just about finishing. A few left. But we should have come a week or so earlier. But never mind, it'll be the bluebells in a couple of weeks. Lovely little group over there. And over there on the other side of the field is George's Hayes. We're actually in Piggott's Bottom at the moment. They're contiguous reserves. I've no idea what all those birds are singing, but Lynn will be able to tell you.
Don't know what that one is. That's a chipchap. That one again I don't know. Chipchap. You would have to video one that I can't tell.
That's little beech coppice there. If I scan round, you can see the woods beginning to green up in spring. Some trees burst into leaf, some haven't. That's Rugeley Power Station over there. You're never far from industry in this part of the world, or anywhere else in England for that matter. And that was the gatehouse for Beaudesert Manor, which was a great house which is standing behind me as I stand at the moment, but was burned down in, I think, the 1930s. The gatehouse has been bought by an Aston Villa footballer and restored. These are primroses. lovely little wildflower that you tend to get in damp places. There's a nice little group just here. And just down to my left, these are wood anemones. Another lovely little plant, and rather rarer than primroses. This is rather a nice example of coppicing, or what happens to a coppice if it's left untended. They haven't been economic for years, so we see a lot of this sort of thing. Old copses that have just been left to do their own thing, so I get this multi-branched business. And at the bottom of it, the most fabulous display of wood anemones. Aren't they beautiful? The lushness of the ramsons here is quite incredible. It's almost tropical in the density of it. This will be a mass of white flowers in a couple of weeks' time. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Celandine. And there's a complete carpet of it. Isn't that fabulous?